4 that starts in their first game against Iraq in Group I in Boston on the 16th of June. Just those two changes with Haaland coming in for Strand Larsen and Ødegaard for Bob. They went 4-4-2 against Sweden. The likelihood today with Arsnes and Berge and Ødegaard, more central midfielders, is that they will play a 4-3-3. Really looking forward to this one. The live FIFA rankings have Morocco in 7 and Norway in 31. That could be a false position for Norway because, as a lot of people have been talking about, they are a potential dark horse in this year's World Cup. This is the last fixture for the two sides before we get underway, and it's like a repeat of the Champions League final, with kicking the ball out of play to immediately press your opponent deep inside their half. We've seen that before, Rodri.
Yes, we've seen that before, but not very often, Mark, and that's why it is still seems so strange for all the football fans.
Real Madrid fans in attendance as well, keeping tabs on Brahim Diaz. Persson on the right-hand side had a really good game against Sweden, got 2 assists on Monday at the Ullevål in Oslo. Tough group though, with Senegal and France. Good feel for Iraq. That's a tough ask. Good challenge, no foul, and this is Saibari. Big opportunity for the Moroccans. Right across the face and cleared away, with Urian Nuland, the goalkeeper, trying to get close to that one. Here's Saibari. Hakimi. Unahi. And Saibari. It's when he, the striker, comes wide, they have to decide if it's Brahim Diaz or who is going in. Is Abde? This is Unai. And good defending for a goal kick. But a positive spell.
Beginning of the match, I think Norway are struggling a lot in these first minutes of the game. The heat is different because of the humidity. I don't really know if that could be an issue for Norway in this game, but indeed it looks weird.
They look lively every time they have the ball inside the Norway half. And the cut back, this is a big opportunity and good defending, and it had to be as well. Martin Ødegaard back there helping out. And just as well for Norway, because Morocco are finding width and they're finding deliveries into the box. Unable to find Alex Surlock. Good. So much movement off the ball for Morocco. It's a proper test for Norway, this one. Shot from distance. It's comfortable for Urian Nuland. Conductor of the orchestra, Sander Berger, playing alongside Martin Ødegaard in there. Sloppy from Persson. He's off to the races. Brahim Diaz. 1-0! The giveaway by Persson. And Morocco go half the length of the field. And their star man gets the 14th goal for his country, Brahim Diaz.
Brahim Diaz, that was great, the shoot. You know, we have another option. It's a great goal.
Not sure what David Moller-Wolf is doing, just standing off Brahim Diaz. Allowed him far too much space, far too much time.
Very similar version, because we've seen that they are really strong back in defense, and we've seen in this goal how the two systems are great still.
To the other end now, a chance for the equalising goal. Still alive. Persson couldn't find a teammate initially, and then cleared away like Issa Diop. Tempo continuing, no foul, on we go. Canadian referee perfectly happy with that challenge. This is Surlock now on the left. Good defending. Here's an example. They're perfectly content just to sit off, with Unahi providing the support for Saibari. Away by Diop. by Wolf. Touched well by Bono. Playing his football in Saudi Arabia with Al Hilal. First corner of the game. Corner kicks brought to you by Enterprise. Delivered by Martin Odegaard to a good area. Well defended by Zabden. Fair bit of height in there. And the flick on just wide. The problem for Morocco is there's so many giants to try and stop. It looked like Surlock got the flick on. Good challenge by Arsnes. Didn't have enough on it though. And here come Morocco. Touched by Saibari. And the foul. While it's hot today, 82 degrees, it's only 45% humidity, so it could be a lot worse. All over the top, and the goalkeeper had come out expecting his defender to maybe do a little bit better, and they got away with that one, Norway, but that was a little bit too easy for Morocco to play the ball over the top for Brahim.
No shots for Norway, and I think that they need to be trying to build the game like they are doing now at the moment and try to get advantage of shorter than Holland in the
little push. Finish is with aplomb. The foul had already been committed.
They fought it a lot, and that's why for me it's one of the successes of Norway.
So back heel by Brahim Diaz, and then the effort not too far away from Urian Nuland's left-hand post. Once again, Ez Abde causing so many issues.
Yeah, we see how easy it is for Ez to be there to control the ball.
Sanderberger. Once again, it breaks down in that area. It's not the first time today from Norway. Morocco in transition with pace. No problem for any team. This is Ez Abde. Plentiful options headed away by Hegem. A bit of space here. There's the fullback Ryerson. Looking for Surlot and headed behind. That's better from Norway. Can he get an assist here? Oh, it was left. Arsnes wanted it left. Back in by Ryerson. Holland again is frustrated. Holland in the middle. One back by Nusa. Referee saying the ball was won, no complaints from Nusa. And the free kick for Norway for the foul by Sanderberg. Did it so well in qualifying, winning all 8, scoring 37 and only conceding 5. Granted, they had games against Moldova, Estonia and Israel as well as Italy. But this is where they can do something in transition. But the quality so far, Norway, has just lacked. Better. That's what they need, the intensity, which hasn't really been seen. In for Haaland and off Diop. Much better from Norway, just doing what they do best.
They're asking for a handball in Morocco's box. Let's see the replay.
No, off the shoulder.
Yeah, clear.
Only 2 or 3 yards from goal. Doesn't beat the man at the near post this time. It's not going to go out either. One back by Unai. Now the counter. This is where Morocco have looked most dangerous. Nice switch by Ez Abde. No one there to follow up for Morocco. Whether or not that was the best option, there were 2 players at the back post with Saibari in acres of space, but instead the shot was made by Hakimi, and well, he is Hakimi, and it wouldn't surprise anybody if that had ended up in the back of the net. Girona midfielder Unahi with the delivery, doesn't get beyond the first man, headed away by Martin Odegaard. Now headed away by Rears. Kimi nods it down. Ruadi starts again by sending it back. Looks like Kimi goes forward into that area he's in right now. He does distract the opposition. Just drifts. In from Brahim! That would have been special from Ez Abda. That was the same combo for the opening goal. But this time it was in reverse and so close to number 2.
That was about to be one of the best goals of the season so far. Great game by Morocco. How he controlled Brahim and how he delivered to Eze inside Norway's box. That was almost incredible.
But it's too easy for Morocco
to
get that delivery. So how easy.